Welcome back to another episode of CrossFaded Kitchen. My name is Brandon, aka CF Key Gaming.
And I am Eddie, aka Lalo. For today's episode, we're going to be making some shrimp fried rice.
What?
Yeah, along with...
Oh, so check this. You know what goes well with that? Sake bombers. How are you going to do that? Just wait. THC sake. Gonna fuck your world up.
First things first, y'all already know how we start these videos.
Oh, bro.
Let's get it. Alright guys, let's get started. Alright, so for today's episode, we're gonna need some rice. We're gonna throw in some vegetables of choice. We're doing carrots and some corn. We're gonna do obviously some shrimp, right? Obviously, otherwise it wouldn't be shrimp fried rice. And then we got some sriracha sauce, a little bit of soy sauce, and of course, or infused vegetable oil. All right, guys. So first things first, we're gonna get our saute hot. You guys can tell it's already hot. We dropped a little drop of water in there, and it's just good. All right. Anyways, we're gonna start with our oil. My wheat's not strained yet, so that's why I have the strainer right here. Careful with that. I did have a little bit of water on it. All right, so for today's episode, we're gonna cook off at least maybe 3 cups of rice. We're gonna do the whole bag. It is about 3 cups of rice. We're gonna get the same amount of rice that you guys throw in. It's gonna be the same amount of water that you guys are gonna wanna also throw in there. You guys don't want to throw too much of it because it will get soggy. Make sure we get it off. A little bit of oil on it. I can actually smell the THC from the oil, which is pretty good. All right, so I'm gonna get my water now. We're gonna drop some water. And how do you guys know when to throw some water in it? When your rice starts becoming glossy, that's when you guys know how much to throw in. I'm actually gonna throw in like about 2 cups and maybe 3/4 of another cup. We're gonna let this simmer. Turn it up a little bit more. I'm gonna add a little bit of salt. I always like adding salt after my water because it's just easier for it to dissolve and for me to just mix it around. And for this, I probably did about maybe 4 or 5 tablespoons of salt. All right, and now we're just gonna let the rice cook. We're gonna let the flame or the light do its job. We'll come back in a couple minutes. All right, so normally when you know how to, when it's time for you to put the lid on is when your rice is starting to boil like this. You know, make sure you give it one more spin before you start putting the lid on. All right, also, we have our rice cooling down. We cooked it off for about 15 to 18 minutes. It all depends, you know, how your flame is. I like to bring it, keep it at a simmer for about 15 to 20 minutes. And like I said, we're gonna leave it cooling down for another 15. That way it can get fluff up. We can fluff up how we want it. And in the meantime, we're gonna toss our shrimp and our infused vegetable oil. So for this, we're just gonna add some black pepper and some salt. Always gotta add salt.
You know what you're missing though?
What am I missing, Seth?
Fucking shot.
Oh shit.
That'd be it, sir.
There you go. Shot o'clock, I guess.
That's about due time the bottle clock.
Stay thirsty, my friends. Stay sauteing your vegetables or your shrimp. Cook it off. You guys can go ahead and throw whatever seasoning you guys want, garlic powder, onion powder, pretty much anything you guys like to cook with. I like to just keep it simple, you know, salt and pepper. And then for this one, we're gonna let it steam off. Keep tossing it, keep tossing it. Oh yeah. Cooking off, you guys can tell it's about maybe 95% cooked off. You guys can see those are more pinkish, peaches, whatever you guys want to call it. Some people call it blind, some people ain't. Alright, so we got our shrimp cooked off. We have our rice already done cooling down. You guys can see all that steam coming up. It's pretty much the steam is what you want to hold your rice with. That way it can get fluffy how you want it to get. All right, go. Now, let's get ready to put it all together. All right, guys, so let's get ready to put everything together. Y'all already know we got our infused oil. Oops. What do you mean, oops? Let's squeeze it all out. You guys see the herbs still in there. Normally, you have to take the herb out, right, and squeeze all the fluid from it. You guys see all that oil? THC, infused. Let's add a little bit more, why not, right? That's all THC as fuck oil.
How much is this fuck on a scale of fuck?
How about it was a quad infused with 3 ounces of vegetable oil. Normally it's I do 12 ounces and 2 grams of weed. All right, so we have our rice. Throwing the rice down. You guys see how fluffy it is, thanks to you know, us putting a lid and keeping the lid on after it's done being cooked off. All right, so maybe we're gonna use a little more oil, like all of it, and we're gonna break our strainer because it's that strong as fuck. All right, so we have our rice. Cool. We're gonna throw in our shrimp. After our shrimp, we're gonna throw in our carrots and our vegetables of choice. Right? So it's like, oh, he didn't throw enough oil. No, it's okay because I have some soy sauce right here, and it's gonna keep it a little bit moist, and it's gonna be able for you to not keep it like stuck on the pan. And there we go. It's always better if you do it in a wok. Obviously, you know, we don't have those type of equipment yet, but we will. And I'm also gonna be throwing some more salt. A lot more salt. There we go, that much. Should be good. Don't forget, keep spinning your shrimp, your rice. Throw a little bit more soy sauce. I want to say maybe about 3/4 of a cup of soy sauce in there. We have some sriracha. Can't really open it. One way or another, we go. sriracha down there. Now you guys go ahead and do it in a bigger saute pan because that way you guys don't have stuff falling out of your saute. All right, so we got all that, right? You guys think we're done? No, we're not. We're gonna add an egg. Hold up, wait a minute. We're gonna add 2 eggs. And we're gonna keep on mixing it. You guys see that yolk right there? Had to bust it, bust it, bust it, bust it. And at the same time, you guys, you know, if you guys, it's up to you guys, you know. I know I'm not scratching much of the saute, but if you guys want to do it with a rubber spatula, this process right here, you guys can go ahead and do it. I don't know what kind of sautés you guys have. I don't know how you guys wash your sautés, but that way you guys won't be scraping any of that dirt or whatever you guys have from your last dish in there. Alright, so believe it or not. Alright, so I keep spinning it, right, because we have some egg in there. You gotta make sure that the egg is cooked off. Bring it down to a medium. Take a sip. Out here drinking while we're cooking. We did smoke before this. All right, so now it's time for us to taste it, right? It's time for the moment of the truth. The other drawer, guys. It's a moment of the truth. Let's see how it is. Let's taste it. We got a tasting spoon. You guys never want to double dip with whatever spoon you guys use. Ooh. Ooh. It's done, baby. And that, guys, is your shrimp fried rice. All right, we're all done. Let's get to Brandon and let's see how we can learn to make some of that sake infused.
All right, guys. So as you heard earlier, we're doing some sake bombers. But first, you can't infuse beer, unfortunately, unless you brew it from start. That is something I'm currently working on. We'll see in the future. But what we can do, you've seen our video how we infuse wine. If not, click that link down below. We'll show you how. But sake is a type of wine in its own little way as it's made out of rice. So we got some Euro sake. Check this out. Alright, so now that you saw how it's infused, in case you don't know how to do a sake bomber, well, I gotta show you. Fill up the cup halfway with beer. I usually like to use a shot glass, it's a little bit smaller. You have the traditional way where you have the chopsticks, you hit it on the table and it falls in. I don't have that, but I can do this. And I made a mess. But that's a sake bomber. Alright guys, if you enjoyed our episode, please click that like, subscribe, and blaze that notification bell. And it's been a little while, so check out Eddie's page. If you like his personality and you like random surprises, he actually has a page where he opens a bunch of Pokemon cards, Yu-Gi-Oh cards, collector cards, and puts them up for sale and does his own thing. What's that channel's name?
Alright guys, so my channel goes by Lay Low D Collector, D-A Collector. And you guys know how impossible it is to get carts lately anywhere, Walmart, Target, your car distributor. You know, if you're looking for cars that are taxing, but I am opening all your favorite carts that they be taxing on.
If you can't tell, that shot's in me.
Oh yeah.
But let's start this off, bro.
Yeah, bro. I'm hungry as hell. This smells good. Right?
Fuck with it. I mess with it. But you know damn well we're gonna do it.
I still got a little food on me.
What he's saying is, he likes things in his throat. Seriously, if you liked this video, leave a message below. Let us know what you want to see next. Thank you for tuning in.
Like, subscribe, comment. And somebody call this guy out on any type of challenges.
Please do. I'm running out of creative ideas. Call me out. Get me started.
And let's give him an AKA. Whoever comes up with the most likes on their AKA comment, I will send you a free shirt. Yes, a free shirt. All right. Goodbye, y'all.
Salute.